So we're going to be looking at Sony's UX series of ultra mobile PC computers. This is their UX280N. It has the Intel 1.2 GHz Core Solo processor with 1 GB of memory. Has wireless ABG, Bluetooth 2.0, and wireless wide area networking through AT&T. It's running Windows XP Home Edition. This specific one has the extended life battery on here, so you can get at tops about 6 hours on the power saver setting. On the front here, there's a lot that Sony has put into this little UMPC. The first that you can clearly see is this 4.5-inch touchscreen display, and this touchscreen is an active touchscreen, so it has a digitizer built in. So I could use the stylus that they have here in the back, and it's this little telescoping stylus. I can work the screen with this. I can use my fingernail, or I can use just my finger. Now the difference between this and a passive one is with a passive touchscreen there's no active digitizer, so I would not be able to be moving or selecting items with my finger like this with a passive touchscreen. I'd have to use the stylus or something hard like my fingernail in order to use that. And then put it down back here again. Also on the front here there's quite a few options. There's a 0.3 megapixel webcam at the top here. On this side, this is your biometric fingerprint reader. Just run your finger along it like that, and you can use it to log in to websites or even be able to sign into Windows. Besides being able to use the touch screen to navigate Windows, it also has a pointing stick like some laptops have. You can move your mouse around with this. Also, there's an option in the mouse software that if you just bump the stick like that, it will act as a left click. So it makes it easier. Instead, if you want to go to this side and use the left click button here, you've also got your right click under it like that, and you've also got your auto scroll or middle mouse button here. Now the button you have below that, this is a button specific to the Sony VAIO, and it's to allow it to be able to control your volume, your brightness settings, and any specific application that you want to launch, like music or a handwriting application, any wireless settings, and also be able to control certain options for your external sides there. Also, what's convenient about this, since this is a small screen, it can become hard to see things at times. So they put a little magnifying tool on here. I can just press the plus, and I can zoom in, and I can still be able to navigate around the screen a little bit here, like that. And if I want to zoom back out, I just press the minus. On this side, you also have your wireless on-off switch. I flip it to on like that, and now it turns on all the wireless that I've got configured. And on this side, this is your power switch, and you've also got a hold position. I can move it there, and that will lock all the external keys on the VAIO, and it won't allow me to operate any settings. It's easy if you're listening to music and you don't want the screen or anything to get, bumped and change it in any way. On the bottom, we have your status, in which case this is your power indicator. It's also your battery status indicator. You've got your hard drive activity, and you've got indicators for your caps lock, your num lock, and scroll lock. And then here's your indicators for your wireless wide area networking, your Bluetooth, and the wireless LAN. Here's your AC adapter input. This is your connection to connect to the port replicator that comes in the box with it. Then you have your headphone jacks, and you got your microphone jack. Also, before I get too carried away, on the front here, there is also a slide-up keyboard underneath, and it is backlit. The only thing is, with a small form factor computer like this, you get a small keyboard. So these keys are pretty small, and even with my thumbs, it can be kind of hard to use it. Plus, there isn't a whole lot of key travel. It's a very light push, kind of like the keypad on a cell phone. There's not a whole lot of key travel here, so it's almost hard to tell if you've hit a key or not. You can slide it back down. Also, before I slide it back down and go to the back, you also have another webcam, and this is on the other side of the LCD, and this is a 1.3 megapixel webcam. And you've also got the appropriate photo snap button right here, so you can actually treat this UMPC as both a video camcorder or as a digital camera. Be able to use that. You also got your speaker right here, and it gets kind of muffled when the screen is down, so if you want to get a little bit of audio quality, you can pull it up. But also, this is only a mono speaker, so it does have limited audio capabilities. You go here, you have a single USB 2.0 port, and then this is the card area that's locked in place with a screw there. That's where you put your SIM card, and that's what gives you your wireless wide area networking service. And on this side, there isn't anything there except for the extended battery. The normal battery is flush with the VAIO, but this one, it gives you a little bit of a hand grip, plus, like I say, it extends your battery life a little bit more. On the back, really, also, there's nothing really there. This is your stylus holder right here. You've got an area here that comes with a little clip, and you can stick it in there. That will allow you to prop the VAIO up for viewing, if you're viewing a video or the like. And then you've got your swing up antenna right here, and this is for your wireless wide area networking service. And it also comes with a little strap so that you don't drop the thing if you happen to lose your grip of it. Also, on these VAIOs that Sony has, they have built-in hard drive protection. It's based on a G-force sensor, so if the VAIO detects any sudden shocks, either in any direction, it will park the hard drive heads, and that will save your data from being scratched. And to simulate it here, let's see if I can simulate it. There it is. That's the little pop-up balloon that indicates to tell you that the hard drive protection was enabled, and it had to park the hard drive heads. And that about wraps it for this. That's the Sony VAIO UX series UMPCs.